welcome back to another Focus ST unboxing and review. So today we have the Radium Focus ST PCV plate. So this is the breather plate upgrade. I believe this is one of the best, if not the best, PCV plate out there for the Focus ST. There is many others out there. Just for the style and the quality that you get with this here, it just, honestly, it just makes a lot of sense just to get this one. And it has a very nice check valve built into it that you put in here. So we got the packaging, really nice packaging. Let's see here. Get some stuff wrapped up. There's the baffles, some clamps, orb fitting with your check valve, and then you got the dash 10 orb block off. We got a hose. That'd be for the catch can, I imagine. So that's pretty cool that they include that. So it's a 3/8 inch J30 R7. Typically R9 is what they use for a lot of catch can kits, but R7 works as well. Nice and flexible. I believe I used R9. This is R9 right here. This is R9 for my, purge line kits. So here's the plate itself. You got to put it all together. So I'll show that as well. It'll be a long video, so. Yep, there it is. Very nice quality, very nice packaging. Put that away down here. I'll put my vinyl gloves. So over there I can keep everything clean for now. So we have that. We'll lay this stuff on like a little clean area. So this is very nice, high quality. Of course, you get the Radium looks. I mean, Radium sells a lot of high quality stuff. They're more expensive generally. The PCV plate is actually a really good price. I mean, this was only like $110. So very nice baffling design. Your chambers here. And then you got your extenders that go on it. So let's see here. These are your extender plates. Got some clamps. Your orb, which has an O-ring. I like to lubricate these O-rings just so they don't dry rot as quick. Now they're probably a high temperature EPDM style rubber, or even a Viton rubber. I don't really know, it doesn't specify, but I like to either WD-40, I put oil, like just regular clean oil on here, and that way there it just lasts a lot longer. That's the check valve. So you're your check valve. Yep, works good. So this one here, what I like, so you got your secondary port, which would be over here. So when you got on the car, this one will go over here for your main catch can or OEM side of going to the intake manifold, and whether or not you run a catch can. I believe this is designed to run with the OEM manifold, not so much with a catch can. You can use this for a catch can, but the distance of it doesn't seem like it's long enough for a catch can. So you got these. Okay. These are your little baffle extenders, just to keep out the extra blow by from your crankcase pressure. So these are very nice, high quality. And then you got little screws in there. So we install that. We're gonna take this off right now. Put that to the side. Okay, at the garbage. And then open this bad boy up. Okay. Ooh, they even put, I don't believe I remember this, but they even put blue Loctite on these now so they don't back out. That's pretty neat. Very small. So, your little Allen key. I'm gonna have to figure out what size I need there. We got here, we got this out, we got this out of the bag. We're gonna start putting together the extenders. So I found my tool I need for that. It's very small. Very small. So we'll just start putting this together. I got something on my mind. Check me out. Nowhere else, no. Take me downtown. Show me love, but I can't take. There it is. There's that. Very nice design. Love the looks. Obviously, you're not going to see this once it's together. We are going to oil these up here for this O-rings. Right there, they're better to take off and install, and just overall durability, longevity is better when you lube everything. So I'm gonna grab my oil. Got my oil squirter here. Just gonna put a dab there, and then just take my gloves there. You can be generous with it. I even put some, believe it or not, on here. That way there, it's easier to get your hose on and off as well. Because you gotta think, you got a barb fitting right here anyways. Once you get that hose over it, and then you get your clamp, it will never, you know, it's not gonna come off because there's oil. So it just makes it easier once you remove it. The rubber doesn't actually stick from the heat to the fitting. So, alright, so we are gonna put this on there like this. As tight as we can by hand. That's all I can do. And do the same with this here. Maybe I can use some of the residual oil I can to lube up this gasket. It's all over my finger, so I might as well just use that. Throw that sucker in there like that. Now, let's see, do we have, is this the right size? Nope. Alright, so I'm going to find the right size for that, and then I'm going to tighten this down. Alright, so I found my tools I need. So be careful not scraping this up when you do this. It's going to do this nice and carefully, just like this. And I'm going to try not to scrape anything. So I'm just going nice and slow. Do this here. Let's hit a stopping point and then just snug it. Boom. Done. Yeah, look at that. You hear that rattle? This one doesn't do it. They changed the design of these check valves. That's interesting. I don't know if this is going to be better or worse. I'll have to call them up. These are just hose clamps right here. So those are extra hose clamps. There's a clamp. I'm assuming this is probably going to go on here, just like that. And now, yeah, I mean that's it. That's the Radium PCV plate. Highest quality PCV plate that you can buy in the United States. So, very nice quality. And just wipe the extra residue off here. Some oil, so we're good there. Like and subscribe if you haven't. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys how to remove the PCV plate. Now obviously you got to take off the intake manifold. You should know how to do that. If you don't, then you know you'll have to learn. But it's 5 bolts right here. Disconnect it from your charge pipe, disconnect your PCV, and disconnect your purge line. That's pretty much it. So once you've done that, then you can remove the factory junk PCV plate. 8mm bolts. So I've loosened them up in a star pattern. So I got this one loosened first, that one. I did this one here, worked my way cross pattern. So that's what you want to do. That is pretty nasty right there. Woo! That's pretty bad. Well, nasty this is. Wow. That is pretty bad right there. It's a dirty engine. Feed the oil on this gasket. That way there, it's nice and lubed. So there you go. Some more dirt off there. And now we got the pointy little end that sticks out here. That's gonna go probably like this. By the looks, yep. Goes right there. That's the pointy end right there. Simple as that. Boom. Nice and clean. I'm just going to give it a nice wipe down here. So now it's nice and clean. We don't have to worry about any extra dirty debris in there. You don't want no dirt in there at all, or in your engine for that matter. So we got the fingers wiped off. That's as clean as it can be for now. It's stained with that freaking cheap oil they were using. It's good. There we go. Got all the bolts on there, started barely. I oiled them up, and now we're just gonna feed them on there with nice and slow. I'm not gonna go all the way to the end because I want to make sure it goes on evenly. Okay, I'm gonna go on the cross pattern, just like that, just like you do on your tires. Okay. Now we'll bottom them out. These don't actually have to be torqued down. I never torque these down. I'll just go after and check them by hand after this. Make sure they are tight. We're gonna check the torque. Yeah, those are tightened enough. Don't want to go any more than that right there. And that drill doesn't go that, crazy with torque either. It's probably maybe 10 foot-pounds, if that, 8 foot-pounds. But those feel tight enough to me because you don't want to strip the threads. So we're gonna set up, we're gonna put the intake manifold on, like we're gonna install the catch can. I got a Damond catch can that was sent to me. Shout out to Jesse Boodleman, who sent that catch can to me for a gift and a contribution to the channel. So appreciate that, Jesse. All right, so we got our 10mm extension. I'm gonna feed 3 bolts on here just to get it to where it's nice and flush in its natural position. So don't need more than that because I'm gonna be taking this off anyways again. So I really don't want to just tighten it all down and then, all 5. I'll just do 3 for the purpose of the video. See how it's moving into its place right there. Boom. We got this one over here. The catch can is going to mount up to right here, which is going to be right there. The hose that came with the PCV plate. The hose that came with this, I can't use. By the way, this catch can is beautiful. I actually didn't think it was going to be this big. This is a huge catch can from Damond Motorsports. Very nice design. It's all preset for you. I got this bracket on here. It's loose a little bit. I'm going to set it up. I got some blue Loctite right there. As they specify, you need to do that. Okay, you got the socket in my right arm, right hand, whatever. And I'm going to set up the drain after. I'm not really concerned about that right now. I'm just going to do that after. There's a drain valve that's on this So, alright, now that's started, I can use my ratcheting 10mm to get it in the place I need it to be. It's about right there. Now that we got it partially tight, probably right there, I'd say. Yeah, pretty much you want to line up the edge of your mark right here to the line of the crease of this bracket, basically. And then tighten this one down because I didn't do that one all the way. There, nice and snug. Hose situation figured out. You guys aren't going to be able to see much. I'm going to feed it on here. Right there's good. You got a little bevel in there, so you can see it's tight enough. That's not going to pop off. I mean, no crankcase pressure is going to pop that off. So we're good there. And now we got enough hose, actually too much hose, so we can cut it. We can cut it probably right there. There we go. Let's try this bad chicken out. Oh yeah. That's perfect. So your hose, I got that on there. Come on. You got that on there from the PCV plate using the radium hose. I could cut it back a little bit, going to the bottom, and then the top one is routed underneath. It goes right there, connects right there. It's hard to see it, boys. This hose goes underneath the plate hose, and then it goes right in there. So there you go. See that? Pretty interesting, but it works. All right, so the catch cans on are good. All I need now is some clamps for this hose, and that's how you install the Radium PCV plate with a Damond catch can. I highly recommend getting these catch cans. It's really high quality, bigger in person than I thought in the pictures for sure. I mean, this is a nice quality can. Looks like it's powder coated. So I would like to have this sticker in white, but you know, it is what it is right now. So looks really awesome. Got the drain valve we can put on there after. But yeah, make sure to like and subscribe. And this is the review for the PCV plate and also the Damond catch can install along with that.